started distancing from English. Not much, but whenever I get a chance, I used to read. So, I mean, I'm very glad that you guys are all very passionate. I mean, I have to tell the principal here, my principal, my college principal, these students who are there, they are so interested, maybe they come from nearby, not that towns or little villages, but they show so much interest. Our students don't show so much interest, sir, although they have a teacher like me who is so passionate. But that's how they are. Some people are tuned like that. Until they go start working, they don't realize the importance of English. Now imagine you guys, you go to your workplace and then you have some good command over your language with good grammar skills, with good writing skills. You become a superstar there. You become a Rajinikanth there. Am I right, Tamil Selvan? Tamil Selvan போயிட்டான் அவன்.
Yes, sir.
பரோட்டா
Because
அடிக்க நான் நினைச்சேன் நீ நான் நினைச்சேன் நீ பரோட்டா அடிக்க போயிட்டேன் நீ அப்படிக்கும். பரோட்டா சொன்ன உடனே அதை அடிக்க போயிட்டேன்னு நினைச்சேன் நான். So, you
no, sir.
become a Rajinikanth in a workplace, you're working. I mean, English is something which everyone neglects. Interest எடுக்க மாட்டாங்க. But when you're good, it's like people think, wow, தமிழ் செல்வம் பயங்கர இங்கிலீஷ் பேசுறான், பார்க்கறதுக்கும் நல்லா இருக்கான், என்ன இங்கிலீஷ் பேசுறான். You become a hero there. And that's the importance of English. When you're young, you don't understand the importance. As you grow up, you will realize the importance of it, but it will be too late. Once வயசான அப்புறம், it's not easy, man. It's not easy. You have to get that grammar right at this time. By 18, 19, you should be ready with grammar. After that, watching the style of people talking, and based on that, you got to adapt, make sentences, use idioms, classier. Then you become a superstar. Okay. Anyway, today Sugandhi Miss will be taking class for you. She'll be taking on discounts and percentages. So listen to her. She will come on at 10:10. And I told her to finish exactly by 10:55, 10:57, after which maybe you have your next class or whatever. So I asked her to finish off early. From next week, from Monday, I'll be taking over for 6 days. On Monday, I'll be doing the idioms and phrases. I'll tell you what are the important idioms that you need to remember. Second, it's about listening, how you listen to people before you say something. Okay? Listening is a big art. Nobody likes to listen, but they like to talk. So I'll tell you how the easy way to listen to people and how quickly to understand what are the important things you need to know from a sentence that's spoken. Then, how to write emails. That's on the third day. Each day, one on the depend on it. Third day, how to write emails. What are the important pleasantries that you need to use? For example, how are you doing? I hope this my letter finds you in the pink of health or in a very amiable atmosphere. Amiable, not friendly atmosphere அந்த மாதிரி. அதுக்கு ரொம்ப ரொம்ப பெரிய வேர்ட் எல்லாம் யூஸ் பண்ணக்கூடாது. Next, the English used in a workplace. What's the basic English that you need to use in a workplace? For example, wishing your boss, wishing your colleagues, and the cleaners, all those people. How do you talk to them? How do you say hello to them? When you tell cleaners hello, they worship you. They will say, Tamil Selvan, எப்போ hello சொல்லிட்டு போவார், என்ன நல்ல மனுஷன். So that's important to wish the cleaners. They're also part of our workplace. So every person counts in the workplace. And what is the minimum conversation you should have with them? Minimum, I meant. Conversation you should have with them. Next, on the next day will be about vocabulary. I'll be doing those words which I did with you once again, one by one. Okay, so you need to remember as many words and meanings as possible from the list that I had given you 3 days back. And finally, a self-study. Okay, how do you self-study English? Like I told you, you got to speak to yourself. I'll tell you certain examples how you self-study. Okay, like how do you talk to yourself? On first day, like a mad person, how do you keep talking to yourself? Okay, so these are the 6 days. Yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and the following Monday. After which 4-5 sessions will be held by the other faculties, the engineering faculties. Okay, after which is the Onam vacation. After which you will have the aptitude, and then again I'll catch up. By the time I catch up with you after Onam vacation, You guys must be able to speak well. Okay, Tamil Selvan, I'll remember you. Okay, looks Rajinikanth looks mattum pathade for you. I want you to speak well. You are 1 second. You are third BSc mathematics, so you should be good. Yeah, got to be have some brains. So learn as many words, learn as many idioms. It's not Tamil Selvan alone. Everyone. I just told Tamil Selvan because he looks like a movie star sitting there with the nice sunglasses and all that. So that's why I said. Okay, so coming to, I want to ask. Yesterday, I wanted to ask. Spend 10 minutes on making you communicate something. I have 15 minutes time. Let me start with Yuvashri. Yuvashri, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good, sir.
Good. My question to you is, how is the internship going on so far? How is it going according to you? I want your take on it. What is take on it? Not STA. Take. How's your take? What's your take on it? Take Naina.
Sir, how it is going? You mean how it is going,
Yeah.
sir?
Okay. So that's a beautiful way of asking. What's your view on it? What's your take on it? TAKE. Take right. But what's your take on it is a nice way to say. Okay. So what's your take on it so far?
Sir, the class is really very good, and I'm not much familiar in idioms and phrases. When you are talking about the idioms and phrases, that's really good for me. And the vocabularies, I didn't know much, and I'm searching for it, sir.
Apram, how were the faculties so far?
Sir?
How were the faculties so far? Like at least you have
Yeah, they are
four
really
or five.
very.
Yeah. They are really very good, and I need some interactive session between them. If they are actually asking questions when they really need us, but if they are interacting with us, that means really very good, sir.
Okay, Sherry. I'll ask one more. You're done, right? I want Lakshmi G. Where is Lakshmi G? Lakshmi.
Sir, good morning, sir.
Good morning. Lakshmi G.
How are
Okay.
you, sir?
Same. Good. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks for asking. Same question to you. What's your take on it?
Sir?
என்ன சார் நான் தான் யூஎஸ்ரேட் கொஸ்டின் கேட்டேன்ல என்ன பிரேக்ஃபாஸ்ட் சாப்பிட்டு இருந்தியா
No, sir.
நான் என்ன கேட்டேன் நான் யூஎஸ்ரேட் என்ன கேட்டேன்
Your voice is not clear, sir.
My voice is not clear, really?
Yes, sir.
Is it true? Raghavan sir, voice clear இல்லையா
Sir, it's very clear, sir.
லட்சுமி சாப்பிட்டு இருந்தாவா அப்புறம் blaming it on me now. No, now it's okay. Okay, Lakshmi G, I'm asking you the question again. Is it clear now?
Sir, light-ஆ தான் sir கேக்குது.
சவுண்ட் ஏத்தாங்க ஏன் சவுண்ட் எல்லாம் ஓகேவா இருக்கு ராகவன் சார் சொன்னாரு ஓகேன்னு
Sir?
Lakshmi, your voice is clear.
Okay, then I'll let me go with Sharon now. Okay, let me ask this way. Who wants to talk to me now?
Yes, sir. I'm here,
Sharon,
sir.
I know you're ready. You will talk ready. Who else? Who else wants to talk to me now? Yes, quick. We can't waste time. Who else?
Sir, good morning, sir. I am Mohana Dashni from
Yes, I
MSc
have seen
Mathematics, sir.
Yes, PG Mathematics, MSc Mathematics. Okay, I saw your either unmute pannu. Okay, I'm asking Mohana Darshini. I saw your assignments. Very nice. It was very nice. Yeah. My question to you is the same question what I asked you, Ashri. So I repeat, how is the internship going so far according to your view? I want you to speak on it. Speak now.
Good morning, everyone. Sir, our internship program will be going so well, sir. And I learned everything new from that internship program, sir. From our participants that took mega structure class, it will be very useful to us, sir. So that from the class, I also know about where all the mega structures are found and where it will be done and more things I learned from in class, sir. And then other class taken by someone, sir, but I forgot his name, sir.
Okay,
He
that's
also
fine.
took aptitude session, sir, and
Okay.
two more ma'ams,
Okay, very good.
Meenu Jose and
Okay,
Priya Jose. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
that's all right. Okay, Raghavan sir, I wanted
Sir,
to tell something to you. Is,
yes.
you know what? If I ask these questions to my students, sir, unmute பண்ணிடுங்க. நான் பேசுறேன் இப்போ. If I ask such questions to my students in Jyoti here, I know I should not be telling on this public platform. You know what they'll be telling? Very nice, sir. Okay, very nice, sir. Excellent, sir. Okay, useful, sir. Informative, sir. 2 words. You see, I just picked 2 students. How much they were trying to talk. இவங்களுக்கெல்லாம் training தேவையா? Not at all, sir. They are really, really good kids. Now, I was going to explain to Yuvashri and her how to answer a question, and you should never answer in monologue. That is one word answer. Now, first day, look how much Mohana Darshini was trying, and I had to stop her from speaking. Now, that's the art of speaking. See, just because someone asked you an opinion of something, you should never answer in one word. You should always expand it because that's how you're respecting the person who asked you that question. Same, it happens during interviews also. You just can't say, how is your day? And are you nervous? And the no, sir. Yes, sir, little bit, sir. This is a boring answer. You have to speak something. Are you nervous? Sir, you can't say, no, sir, I am not nervous, sir. I don't care, sir. No. You don't have to show such kind of machismo. That is, on the heroism. But what you have to say, yes, sir, I feel a bit nervous because it's my first interview, so I'm a bit nervous, but I guess I'm well prepared for you, sir. So, and I'm not going to let myself down in my first interview. And I promised my parents that I will come with a job. I want to make them proud, sir. See my answer? I just can't go like that. Now, maybe you will not be able to speak like me. I do understand. Okay. But what's important is always speak a little more than what is necessary. In which case, you know, the more you speak, the bigger will be the smile of the interviewer. The bigger will be the smile of your listener, whoever is listening to you. They feel this person respects me. Just on the other hand, if Yuvashri had told me, okay, sir, nice. Oh, no, okay, நீங்க சொல்ல மாட்டீங்க. Very nice, sir. எனக்கு கோவம் வந்திருக்கு எனக்கு இன்னைக்கு. இது நான் நேத்து கேட்க வேண்டிய கேள்வி இது. But you know, I didn't want to. I mean, last this I logged in late. Now log in na 9:35 ready irpen, but I have to wait for me to be let in. So I want to ask such questions to. I mean, first question to Yuvashri, and if she had answered, "Oh, good, sir," I would. If she was next to me, I will just tear her into pieces. Okay, but she answered very well. I wanted. I mean, Mohana Darshini also. I mean, I guess most of you will answer, but the ones who feel they are weak in English might say little words. Oh, okay, good, sir. Parthiban, sir, good, sir. Whatever you remember, whomever you remember, you will say good, sir. Who wanted to know good or bad? I wanted a critical evaluation. Like Mohanadar, Yuvashri, like, yes, sir, but I wish they were a little more interactive, which would have helped me. Beautiful. You just can't say good things about one person always. You can't, because the interviewer wanted to know a critical evaluation of a particular person. For example, I'm the interviewer. I'm asking a critical evaluation of the staff who handled the class for you. For which, if I said, all good, sir, you think I'll believe you? No. If you tell that I am good, you think I'll believe you? No. Everyone has some chance to improve. I have mine, so does everyone. You tell us what we need to improve on. And that is what is critical evaluation. You just can't finish off a question telling that, oh, good, sir. Nice, sir. Are you nervous for the interview? No, sir. How did you come? How did you come? By my father leave me, sir. Little more. Well, how can you say coming for an interview, your father dropped you at the interview center? So what can you say? Or today it was my dad who dropped me. Actually, he didn't go to work today. He wanted me to do my interview well, and he knows he is my biggest inspiration. So I personally wanted him to drop me at the interview center because, yes, it's a beautiful company that I've come to be interviewed for. And I'm prepared well. I want to make my parents proud, especially my dad, who I am a doted child of his. What is doted? Maybe you can't use that word. Doted means pet. Okay, I am his pet, sir. That is boring. Okay, no issues. But little more better English. I am the doted child of his. Okay, I have my siblings, brother, sister, but he likes me more. That is indirect way of telling. See, இதெல்லாம் போய் தான் interview. But interviewer wanted to know how you responded to a question. இது மட்டும்தான் உங்களுக்கு தேவை. Okay, இதெல்லாம் பொய்யா இருக்கலாம். Maybe நீ பஸ்ல வந்து இறங்கிட்டே நீ. No issues. But பஸ்ல வந்து இறங்குறது என்ன இருக்கு பெரிய இது? My father was very busy. He had to go by bus. So I mean, he had to go to work. So I came by bus, sir. Boring. Instead of a dramatic way of answering. Okay, it should be so, what you call, impactful when you speak. Wow, that's nice way of answering. He loves her dad because already you are adding marks to yourself. You are adding value to your answer by telling that I have to get this job. Okay, I want to make my parents proud. My dad is waiting out for me till the interview is over. Even if the interview finishes at 3 p.m. Okay, even my dad, my interview finished at 3 p.m. He said he's going to wait for me because he gives me inside that strong presence of him is inside me. Because right across this door, I know he's waiting, sitting for me, praying for me that I succeed in this interview. And yes, sir, my dad dropped me, but thank you for being very concerned about me and asking me how I came, sir. Finish. Right? But that important points, 2-3 points, that's what gives the feel to the listener, not interviewer alone, the listener, that you have a way to impress people. Okay, I want to hire you. You will be an excellent team member for my organization. This is the feel that they should get. Okay, so beautiful way of answering, Yuvashri, Mohanadarshini. I mean, I'm telling you, the kids, what Raghavans are selected are wonderful. I wouldn't say all, some of them are still not writing assignment, but a majority of you are writing assignment. Okay, so, Raghavans, I should be so proud. He has got some wonderful, wonderful kids in his college. And, keep it up. That's an excellent attitude of you all. Keep that attitude. Have that learning thing in you always. Learn more. Because once you are 25, 26, that is the way you should be. Position. I don't mean see you and all that, but you should have a command over your job, and you should have a command over your language. Why would you lose your job? It's only those mediocre. What is mediocre? Average people. It's only that mediocre people who always gets laid off. They have to look for another jobs, right? But the ones who has created an impact, they will never throw you off. Okay, so yes, language counts. I wouldn't say language is the most important, but language is massively important in your life. Okay, because not everyone can speak good English. Trust me, not everyone can speak good English. It's only maybe 5 out of 5 or 10 out of a group of 100 working in a company can speak very well. But yes, na first day sonna nanu. Second level tier varaikkum you can get promoted. Ellarum promote பண்ணுவாங்க. But third tier போய் fourth tier போறது. Fifth is okay. You know, அந்த promotion அந்த வரைக்கும் கிடைக்கிறதுக்கு அது வேற various other factors இருக்கும். Okay, pull, push factor, whatever, அதெல்லாம் fine. But fourth position, third, fourth position எத்துறதே பெரிய காரியம். But if you have a good command, how to write emails, how to, you know, galvanize na, motivate, inspire your team members. Of course, it's you who's going to be promoted. No doubt, no doubts at all. But you have to have that command over the language, which you should pick up day by day. Never give up. Never think that no one talks to me in English. Yanakku varadu my English. Whatever you're preparing. Okay, fine. I know friends will not talk to you. I do understand. You find your own ways to improve. Okay, you are 20, 19, 20, 21 years old. Some are 22 also. Right? You find your own ways to improve. You know how it is. This is a social media world. Right? You have every access to everything. Use social media for a good purpose. Not just sending emoticons, ido, oh, nice, excellent. Anybody can do. Write in sentences. Okay? And you will slowly improve step by step. Okay? All right. Thank you very much. Sugademis is waiting. I'll see you on Monday. Okay? Monday, I'll be taking idioms and phrases. Very, very important class. You need to write down and try and memorize as many idioms as possible when I see you on Monday. So thank you, Raghavan, sir. As always, for you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Kavita, Mr. Paco, Elenige.
Sir, today is some working in college, sir.
She is working. That's fine.
Some work.
So you are there, right? That's fine. Excellent. Okay, then.
Amir sir also is there, sir. Amir and Sadiq.
Oh, sir. I didn't see his name here. I didn't see his name here, so I'm sorry about that. And, hello, good morning, Amir sir and Satish sir. I didn't see. I see only this Tamil Selvan, Lakshmi, and Mohana Darshini, yours three, always in the front. Sharon, only them I see in the front always. So Raghavan sir today I saw that nice pink shirt and a nice tie and looking handsome. Okay, that's it. So I'll see you. I'll ask Sukhdev to say. Yeah? Thank you very much. And ciao.
Thank you for your more blessed motivation.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning, dear students.
Good morning, madam.
Good morning, ma'am. It could be grateful if some of you please turn on your camera. I want to see your lovely faces. If your bandwidth allows. Oh, thank you. Wow. There is a lot of people are seeing here. So I just handled today some simple mathematics like percentage, selling cost, discount rate. I think some of them are max people are there, so they know all these things. Pardon, sir. Anything you said?
No, madam.
Okay.
After over your section, you please post your PPT in group, ma'am, because
Sure.
that is useful for our students
Okay,
to
fine.
practice it.
Okay, definitely.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you. So I don't know. I can complete the entire session because of time is a constraint. So let us start. Can you see the PPT?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Okay. So we can start with percentage. We know that percentage is a way to express the numbers into a fraction of 100. That is, a word percent or percentage means every 100 we calculate something in percentage. In other words, it gives a rate of parameter per 100. That is, we simply 30% means we simply says that 30 out of 100. That is 30 by 100. So to convert a percent into a fraction, we just divide by 100. This is the basic things. All these are you well known. Then to convert a fraction into a percent, multiply by 100. Then to write a decimal as a percentage, we just move the decimal points to places to the right and simply put percentage sign. Same, the conversely, to write a percent as decimal, we drop the percentage sign and insert or move the decimal point to places the left. All these things are the basic. Then calculating percentage. Sorry. How we calculate percentage? We simply calculate percentage. Please mute your mic. Calculating percentage, that is percentage equal to value by total into 100. We always use the percentage methods to calculate our marks.
One second, ma'am. One second.
Okay.
Naveen, unmute yourself. Naveen. Naveen. Naveen Kumar.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
So, for example, we usually calculate our marks in percentage and convert into a percentage. So, when we calculate in percentage, we simply use the value by total into 100. That's, for example, if we got 18 marks in an examination out of 25, we just simply calculate it as a percentage equal to 18 divided by 25 into 100, that is to 72%. So, calculating percentage is a simple thing. The same way we can calculate the percentage of increase and decreasing of percentage. How we calculate the increase percentage? That is 1 plus increase percentage divided by 100 into original value, which is multiplied by the original value. We can see some examples later. Then the same way we can calculate the decrease percentage also. That is 1 minus. In decrease, we know that decrease is a negative, minus. So 1 minus decrease percentage divided by 100 into original value. Usually decreasing happens when there is a discount rate. In the case of some of the questions ask how the discount rate offered by the showroom. So in that case, we use 1 minus decreasing percentage divided by 100 into original value. Then what is the discounted cost of rupees 80 book offered at 30% discount? This is a simple mathematics, but sometimes we take more time to calculate or to answering these types of questions because of the lack of the basics. We know all the things, but sometimes we lost the basic things. So here we can just put the values into these. So 1 minus 30 by 100 into 80, that is equal to 56. So we got the discount amount of 80 rupees book at 30% discount. Then calculating percentage change. Whatever the changes happen when there is an increase in the price of a commodity, what percentage will change? So we calculate the percentage change by original value into 100. That is, for example, I always given a example for your convenience. What is the discount percentage of a 80 rupees book that is sold for 64? The original cost of the book is rupees 80, but it has sold on rupees 64. So what's the discount percentage given by the shopkeeper? So change equal to 80 by 64. That is the change here. Change is equal to 80 by 64. That is equal to 16. Then the original values, that is the actual value. Actual price of the book is 80. That is the original value, 80. So we calculate the discount percentage by change. That is the 16 divided by the original value. That is the 18 into 100. That is equal to 20%. So we simply calculate this, and it will take 1 or 2 seconds to calculate. But we don't know these equations. We take more time and we spend more time of such silly questions in our competitive examinations. Then calculating successive percentage. Sometimes a shopkeeper may be increase his price twice or thrice. So in the same way, he may decrease the price of also, or he offer discount rate twice. So in that situation, how we calculate the percentage? So that is the calculating successive percentage. If a number is successively increased by x and y percentage, then a single equivalent increases in that number will be, we calculate by x plus y, that is the successive increase rates, into xy divided by 100%. For example, the price of an article is successively increased by 10 and 20%. What is the overall percent increase in the price of the article? So we use two methods here. This is for your convenience. You use the equation itself. The successive, when we put this, we know that the successive increase rates here is 10 and 20. So we just put 10 plus 20 into 10 into 20 divided by 100. So the answer is 32%. Just you put, but one thing, you remind all these equations. So while once you study all those things, you just write down the equations 2 or more times, then only you can remind it in proper way. The next is here. Next, if there is an increase and a decrease, in that case, the decrease will be considered as a negative value. I have already mentioned that negative value, that means decrease is a discount rate. Discount is a negative. It's a decreasing the value of the original value. So one example, if there is an increase of 20% and then a decrease in 10%, that is, once the price of a product is increased 20%, then maybe the sales decrease due to the increase in price. So the shopkeeper or the seller want to reduce his price. So he give a 10% decrease on the commodity price of the commodity. So how we calculate the successive percentage? What percentage increase happening there? So we calculate it as 20. 20 is the same equation. We use the same equation, x plus y plus x into y divided by 100. The same equation is also used here. So here the increase percentage is 20 and the decrease percentage is 10. We take it as a negative value, plus 20 into minus 10 divided by 100. So the increase percentage become 8%. Did you get it? Is it okay for you?
Yes, ma'am.
In between, you have any clarification, don't reluctant to ask, please ask. In the case of discounts, the value of discount percentage will be considered as negative. I have already mentioned it. If a shopkeeper give 20 and 10% discount on a festival day, and the final discount the shopkeeper given is, how we calculate? We use the same equation. It's another example. Minus 20 plus, we take the value as minus because he gave a discount. So minus 20 plus minus 10 plus minus 20 into minus 10 divided by 100. So the discount rate is totally 75%. Okay. Next, if there are 3 discounts, x percentage, y percentage and z, then the first find the total discount of x percentage and y percentage, and using it find the discount of the z percentage. While we looking at an example, if the price of a commodity increased by x percentage, so we know that when the price of a product increase, definitely the demand of the product will decrease. isn't it? So price of a commodity increase by X percentage, the percentage should a family reduce its consumption, because the family don't want to spend more amount on that commodity. Maybe that commodity is not a necessary commodity. So as not to increase the expenditure on that commodity, we calculate it as X by 100 plus X into 100. That is, we could not spend more or much amount for that commodity when the price of the commodity is increased, because there is a negative relationship between price and the demand of the, that is, the demand means the buying of the consumers. So if there is a price of a commodity decrease, whenever the price of a commodity decrease, obviously the demand of the product increase. We know that when there is a discount in a showroom, we rush into the showroom and for purchase more commodities. So if the price of a commodity decrease by X percentage, the percentage should a family increase its consumption because the price is reduced. So as not to decrease the expenditure on the commodity. So in the both cases, the family could not spend more, or they not use their expenditure more on that particular commodity, because once the price increase, they do not spend more on that commodity, and once the price decrease, this in the same situation they do not spend more on that commodity because the price is reduced. So they need not spend much on that commodity. So here we use X by 100 minus X into 100. We can look in some examples, it will clear to you. Here we look into the cost price, selling price, cost price. You know that cost price is the price the article cost. We spend the amount, that is the cost price. How much we spend to purchase a commodity is treated as the cost price of the product. Then selling price. Selling price is the seller wish to sell his price. That is the selling price. Then market price is the listed price. There is a slight difference between selling price and market price. That is, selling price, market price is the price marked on the article. That is, they put a sticker on the article, that is the market price. Then, for example, I show you example. A vendor buys 1 kilogram of mangoes for ₹50. Then he labeled the price as 80, but sold for it 70. Here, you just go through the question once again. A vendor, that is a seller, buys 1 kilogram mangoes at ₹50 from the producers or manufacturers. Then he labeled the price as 80. Then he put a price of the mangoes and labeled as 80, but he sold it as 70. Here the cost price is 50 because he only spent ₹50 for purchasing that particular product, or here is the mango. Then market price. Market price is the label he put on the mango, that is ₹8. Then the selling price. Selling price is the actual price he sell the commodity to the customers, that is ₹70. So these are the difference between cost price, selling price and market price. Is it okay for you? I think all these things are you well known about. So the expenses incurred on transportation, maintenance, packing, advertisement, etc. as considered as overhead cost, and these overheads and the profit when added to the cost price, then which will determine the selling price. We know that once we buy a product at 50 rupees, we do not sell it as a rupees 50. Then why we need some profit from it? The seller always wants to maximize his profit. So he definitely increase the price. Then that price is known as the selling price. We look some examples. Here, this is the, in your competitive examinations, the questions are what are the profit or gain percentage, or what are the loss percentage. So how we calculate all those things? profit percentage is equal to profit divided by cost price into 100. Cost price is the price who the seller the seller bought the product from the manufacturer. So profit means profit is the difference between the revenue and the expenditure. That is the difference between revenue and expenditure. When the revenue is greater than the expenditure, we think it as a profit. On the other hand, when revenue is lower than the expenditure, we treat it as a loss. Here, then the same way here, considering one example, profit 70 minus 50, that is equal to 20. The same example, the mangoes example, that is the selling price is 70 and the cost price is 50. So the profit is 20. To calculate the profit, we use the equation selling price minus cost price. Profit is selling price minus cost price. In the mangoes example, we sell the mango at rupees 7 and we purchase the mango at 50. So the profit is 20. Then profit percentage is equal to 20 by 50. 50 is the cost price into 100, that is equal to 40%. In the same way, we calculate the loss percentage also. Here, loss by cost price into 100. I will definitely share the PPTs view for your reference. Then discount. How we calculate discount percentage? Discount is market price by selling price. That is, in the previous example, the market price is rupees 80 and the selling price is rupees 70. So the discount is rupees 10. In the same way, we calculate discount percentage, that is discount by market price or market price into 100. This is the equation used to calculate the discount percentage. Consider the same example previously we said discount equal to 80. 80 is the market price and 70 is the selling price of the mango. Sorry, so the discount is 10. So we calculate discount percentage is 10 by 80. 80 is the market price into 100, that is 12.5% discount. So calculate gain and loss, selling price and cost price, directly use the equations. For example, cost price of an article is 70. Cost price of the article is 70. At what price it should be sold in order to gain 20%? But here indirectly ask that what is the selling price? So cost price of an article is rupees 70. At what price it should be sold in order to gain a 20% profit? So we calculate selling price. Selling price is calculated by 100. The same equation used here. 100 plus. Here gain. So we put plus. On the other hand, here is loss. We put the negative sign because loss is a decreasing value. Plus 20 into 70. 70 is the cost price. That is, we just use this equation here to calculate the gain percentage. That is the discount percentage. So into 70, that is the cost price, divided by 100. So when we get 84%. So the seller is sell the mango at rupees 84. Then only he can able to gain 20% profit from that mango or that particular product. Then, if a man purchased M articles for P, rupees P, and sold N articles rupees Q, then how much profit or loss does he make? Here, purchased M article for P is the cost price. M into P is the cost price. Purchase means cost price. M into P is the cost price. And sold, that is N into Q is the selling price. Then how we calculate profit or loss? That is profit or loss percentage is M into Q. That is MQ minus NP. That is cost price minus selling price divided by selling price into 100. Profit or loss percentage is calculated by using the equation cost price minus selling price. Cost price minus selling price means the profit divided by selling price into 100. Look into some examples. When you hear all these things, you have confused, but once you go through the PPT again, it will clear up to you. For example, due to time constraint, I will be little bit speedy. A merchant purchased 7 watches for rupees 500 and sold 5 watches for rupees 400. What is loss or gain percent? These type of tricky questions are always asked in the competitive examinations. A merchant purchased 7 watches for 500 rupees. So here the cost price and the selling price is given. That is, what is the loss percentage? 7 into 400. A merchant purchased watches for rupees 500 and sold 5 watches rupees 400. And what is that? So 7 into 400 minus 5 into 500 divided by 5 into 500 into 100. It's a tricky question. You just go 7 into 400 and here we calculate the profit or loss percentage of the watches. So by selling an article rupees P, a merchant would gain some loss or some profit. The price at which he sells is to gain some loss or profit, definitely there. So selling price equal to price 100 plus or minus y. Y is the minus the loss. Then 100 plus or minus x, x is the profit. So sign for gain is always positive and sign for loss is always negative. Here, by selling a furniture for 180, these all are the same examples. I can move to the next session. I will share the PPT for you. The next is simple interest. These type of questions always seen in the competitive examinations. You can calculate interest on loans and invest by using the formula of calculating. How simple interest is simply P into R into T. That is, P is the principal amount, R is the rate of interest, and T is the time period of the loan divided by 100. Then compound. How we calculate compound interest? Compound interest equal to P into 1 plus R by N to NT. Here, A is the final amount we got from a deposit. P is the initial principal. What is the amount deposit? That is the principal amount. R is the interest rate, and N is the number of times interest applied for a time period. Sometimes in some deposits the interest is calculated by quarterly and half yearly. Some other deposits are yearly. So N is the number of times interest applied per time period, and NT is the overall time period. Okay. Just an example. A sum of money at simple interest amount rupees 815 in 3 years and to rupees 854 in 4 years. What is the sum? A sum at simple interest rate. 2 deposits are there. 815 in 3 years and 845 in 4 years. How the sum? So we calculate simple interest rate for 1 year. That is equal to first year interest rate. How we calculate? We got 854 in 4th year and 815 in 3rd year. So the difference is the interest of 1 year. That is 39. Okay. A sum of money at simple interest rate. He earned rupees 815 as simple interest for a particular amount of deposit. Here, the sum of interest is asked here. So, the simple interest for 1 year is calculated. The 4th year interest minus 3rd year interest, that is rupees 39. And simple interest for 3 years is 39 into 3, that is 117. So the principal amount is 815 minus 117, that is equal to 698. 698 is the principal amount deposited for 4 years. Then Mr. Thomas invested an amount of rupees 13,900 divided in two different schemes, A and B, at simple interest. The rate of interest is different. One deposit earns 14% rate of interest per annum and the other is 11% per annum respectively. If the total amount of simple interest earned in 2 years be rupees 3,508. So what was the amount deposited in scheme B? Here the amount earned is given as 3,508. Let the sum invested in scheme A and B is given as 13,900. They ask us to find the amount invested in scheme B only. So let us sum invested in scheme A be rupees X and then the scheme B is rupees 13 minus 900. 13,900 minus X. To calculate, we just put, we assume that the amount put in scheme A is rupees X. Assume that. Then X into just we apply the symbol, this equation P into R into T here, that is equal to X. P is the principal amount. We assume that X. In the scheme A, we assume that because the total amount is only given here. What is the amount deposit in A and what is the amount deposit in B is not given. And they asked us to find out the amount deposited or invested in scheme B. So we just assume that the amount invested in A is X. So obviously the amount invested in B is X minus, the total amount, that is the 13,900 minus X. Then the total amount earned as a profit, interest is given as 3,508. So the two deposit combinedly earned an amount of 3,508 as interest. So we easily to calculate the amount in B. X into 14 into 2 by 100. X is the principal amount of scheme A and 14 is the rate of interest of scheme A, and 2 years all given here by 100. Then in the case of scheme B, the principal amount we consider as 13,900 minus X into 11 into 2. 11 is the interest rate and 2 is obviously the year by 100. We get an amount of, this is given into the question itself, the total interest by combining the two deposits. So we solved these equations. We get 28x minus 22x, that is here 14 into 2, obviously 28x. All these things are well known about you. And the 6x equal to 45,000 and x equal to 7,500. So sum invested in scheme B is, here we get the value of x, that is the amount deposited in scheme A is here. So we easily calculate the amount deposited in scheme B by minus or subtracting the total minus 7,500, that is 6,400. Then these all are the same type of questions. Yeah. Reena took a loan of rupees 1,200 with a simple interest for as many years as the rate of interest. If she paid rupees 432 as interest at the end of the loan period, what was the rate of interest? What was the rate of interest? Here, the rate of interest and the time period did not given to S. So we use the same equation, P into N into R. Here this T just for sake of convenience. So let the rate of interest is R percentage and time is also considered as R. Then just put these values into the equation, P into N into T by 100, that is 1200 into R by 100, that is 432. 432 is the interest rate. Then 12 square is equal to 432. Then the rate of interest is 6. This type of questions is also asked. And yeah, A lend rupees 5,000 to B for 2 years and rupees 3,000 to C for 4 years on a simple interest at the same rate of interest, and received rupees 2,200 in all from both of them as interest. So the rate of interest per annum is, here also the rate of interest is asked. So here we just put the values into the equations, and then you solve these equations, just get the values. I don't repeat it again. Then we look into some compound interest problems. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All these problems are the same way we can calculate. I just share another PPT. Please wait. Is the PPT is visible now?
Yes, ma'am, it's visible to me.
Yes, ma'am.
Here taken some problems. I don't know, get time. So the first problem is Alfred buys an old scooter for rupees 4,700 and spends rupees 800 on its repair. If he sells the scooter for rupees 5,800, his gain percent is. This is some questions I have taken from the competitive examination question paper. Alfred buys an old scooter of rupees 4,700 and he spends rupees 800. In addition, so his actually his cost price becomes 4,700 plus 800. If he sells the scooter, that is the selling price is 5,800. His gain percent is. So we calculate as cost price is considered as 4,700 plus 800 because he spent rupees 800 additional to repair that scooter. That is 5,500. Then selling price, he sells the scooter at rupees 5,800. That obviously we know that the selling price is greater than the cost price. So the gain is 300 rupees. That is selling price minus cost price. The gain percentage is 300. That is gain by cost price. Cost price is, you please remind the equations. That is gain percentage is calculated by gain or profit by the cost price into 100, that is 300 is the profit or gain, and 5,500 is the cost price into 100, that is equal to this value we got. Then another question, the cost price of 20 articles is the same as the selling price of X articles. This is a tricky question. The cost price of 20 articles is same as the selling price of X articles. If the profit is 25%, then the value of X is, here cost price is each article, that is rupees 1. Cost price of article X, that is rupees X. We just assume that. And the selling price of X article is 20. So profit equal to 20 minus X. You can find the value of X here. So, 20 minus X is the, what? 20 minus X is the, no, we know that selling price minus cost price is the profit. So, we calculate here is the profit. Value of here, the profit is given. So, we applied the given values to that equation. So, 20 minus X by X. X is the cost price. 20 minus X is the profit. Into 100, the value is 25 given in the question itself. So, then we solve these equations. We get X is rupees 60. So, whatever value given in the equation, in the question, you just put the values in the equations, and maybe we have assumed some values as X or Y, whatever it may be. Then we can solve the equations, we got the answer. Then if the selling price is doubled, the profit triples. Find the profit percentage. Here no value is given. The selling price is doubled, the profit triples. Find the profit percentage. Let cost price be rupees X. We just assume. Then selling prices we assume at Y. Then 3 into Y minus X. What is this? This is the profit percentage, because here the profit is triples. Profit means, how we calculate profits? Profit is selling price minus cost price. We just imagine selling price as Y and cost price as X here. So the profit is selling price minus cost price equal to Y minus X, and which triples, that is 3 into Y minus X. Then 2Y minus X. 2Y here is the selling price is doubled. Selling price is doubled, that is 2Y minus X equal to Y equal to 2X. So the profit is Y minus X equal to 2X minus X, that is rupees X. I think you know all these steps, because you are so many times you do all those types of equations or simplifying the equations in your classes. So profit percentage, you just go to the way we can apply into the solve the question. Okay, then X by X into 100, that is 100%. So the profit percent, find the profit percentage. The profit percentage is 100. That means when he buy a product at rupees 50, he got the same 50 as his profit. The next is, in certain store, the profit is 320% of the cost. The cost increased by 20%. Then, but the selling price remains constant, no change in selling price. Approximately what percentage of the selling price is the profit? Once again, I repeat the question. In certain store, the profit is 320% of the cost. If the cost increases by 25%, but the selling price remains constant, there is no change in the selling price, no discount or anything like that. Approximately what percentage of selling price is profit? Here, the selling price is 100, just assume, and the profit is rupees 320 given here, and the selling price is 420. Because how we calculate selling prices, how we set that selling price is 420, because selling price is the profit is the difference between selling price and cost price. Here profit is given as 320, so selling price is 320 plus 100. We just assume that the cost price is 100. Okay, so the new cost price is 125% of this 100, that is 125. So new selling price is 420. So profit is equal to 420 minus the new cost, that is the selling price is 420. We know that, and the cost price is 125. That is equal to rupees 295. So the required percentage, that is 295. That is the profit by the selling price into 100. That is equal to 70% approximately. I think the time allotted for me is finished. So there are some more problems here. I just shared the PPT to you. I hope all the sessions I handled. Is it benefit? I don't know. Is it benefit to you, or these type of questions are you facing in your future? So anyway, thank you the college and management for giving such an opportunity to me, and all the students are very best. All the very best in your future endeavors. Keep going. Definitely you can win. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. Raghavan sir, thank you. Thank you for giving
Thank
such a
you, Mar.
wonderful opportunity.
Thank you for your nice explanation, and you are explaining step by step. That is very useful for our students, ma'am. Please, if possible, means you can send me your PPT in that WhatsApp group, ma'am.
Okay, fine, sir. I will send it to the Devi, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Thank you,
Anyway,
sir. Take care. Bye, all.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for your nice presentation, ma'am. Is also we are
Thank you, sir.
giving some shortcuts also. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, sir. All of us, thank you once again, and stay safe. Live long. Bye. Have a nice day.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Ma, feedback போட்டாங்களாமா chat boxல students சதீஷ்
சார் எஸ் சார் போட்டேங்க சார்
சதீஷ் சார் ஏதாவது சஜஷன் கொடுக்கணும்னா கொடுங்க. 88 இருக்காங்க உள்ள. இந்த பிகாம் சிஏவும் இங்கிலீஷ் டிபார்ட்மெண்ட்டும் சுத்தமா வர மாட்டறாங்க. கரெக்ட்டா?
ஆமாங்க சார். ஐ திங்க் பிரவீன் ஒரு பையன் மட்டும் காமர்ஸ்ல இருந்து வராருன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். அவர் சார் இன்னைக்கு ஆக்சுவலா பாத்தீங்கன்னா டே 11. ஸோ நாளைக்கு நாளன்னைக்கு நம்மளுக்கு வந்து கிளாஸஸ் கிடையாது. ஸோ இதுக்கப்புறமா மண்டே தான் நினைக்கிறேன். ஸோ ப்ராபப்ளி ஐ கெட் மை லேப்டாப் பை டுடே இட் செல்ஃப். ஸோ ஒன்ஸ் ஐ கெட் மை லேப்டாப் ஐ சார்ட் அவுட் ஆல் திஸ் இஷ்யூஸ். யாரு வரல, எந்தெந்த டிபார்ட்மெண்ட்ல யாருன்றது நான் இன்னைக்கு கண்டிப்பா எடுத்துருவேன். ஸோ தட் நான் இன்னைக்கு உங்களுக்கு ஈவினிங் நான் லெட் யூ நோ. ஸோ தட் நம்ம அந்த கிளாஸ் டிபார்ட்மெண்ட் வைஸ் இன்சார்ஜஸ் கிட்ட நம்ம சொல்லிடுவோம். சொல்லிட்டு என்ன ஏதுன்னு சொல்லி டிசைட் பண்ணிட்டுனா, so if they are not interested, we'll remove from internship group as well as from the program. வேற யாராவது கூட நம்ம ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி கொடுக்கலாம் சார்.
Yes sir. Students, if you have any doubt mathematics, please ask myself. I explain clearly, no problem. That is a very very important section for your that campus interview. Already yesterday class HCF, today class percentage. It's very useful to for your that internship program also. So if you have any doubt, please ask me myself, no problem. I am Max department.
My dear students, எல்லாரும் கேட்டுக்குங்க. If someone speaks with you, please don't leave the platform, okay? So I think one or two are moving from the platform. Don't leave without any concern. இங்க உங்ககிட்ட பேசுறது வந்து எங்களுக்கு டைம் இல்லாம எதுவும் சும்மா வேஸ்டா நாங்க பேசிட்டு இல்ல. And you know about the Raghavan sir, he is the head of the department. He is the chief coordinator of the R&D, Research and Development of Sri Vidya Mandir Arts and Science College. I hope you know all. ஸோ அவர் வந்து உங்ககிட்ட பேசுறாருன்னா, ஸோ நீங்க ட்ரை டு ரெஸ்பாண்ட், ஓகேவா? ரெஸ்பெக்ட் கொடுங்க, யாரும் போக கூடாது. ஆல்ரெடி ஐ ஹவ் இன்ஸ்ட்ரக்டட். இப்போ ஒரு ஐ திங்க் அரௌண்ட் 80 இருக்கிறீங்க. 80யுமே உங்களுக்கு நான் இன்ஸ்ட்ரக்ஷன் கொடுக்குறது என்னன்னா, ஒன்ஸ் த கிளாஸ் கெட்ஸ் ஓவர், ட்ரை டு பி ரிமைன் அட்லீஸ்ட் ஃபார் 5 to 10 minutes ஸோ தட் அவர் காலேஜ் ஸ்டாஃப்ஸ் வந்து ஒரு சில இன்ஸ்ட்ரக்ஷன்ஸ் கொடுப்பாங்க. சார் சொன்ன மாதிரி உங்களுக்கு ஆஃப்டர் த கிளாஸ் கெட்ஸ் ஓவர் ஆப்டிடியூட்ல இந்த ஸ்பீடு, அதுக்கப்புறமா நேற்று எடுத்த கிளாஸ் அண்ட் இன்னைக்கு வந்து ஆவரேஜ் ப்ராஃபிட், அந்த மாதிரி ஆப்டிடியூட்ல எந்த ஒரு டவுட் இருந்தாலுமே ஒன்ஸ் த கிளாஸ் கெட்ஸ் ஓவர், இன்கேஸ் உங்களுக்கு பர்சனலா எதனா டவுட் இருந்தா கூட நீங்க ராகவன் சார் கிட்ட கேட்கலாம். பிகாஸ் ஒன் ஆஃப் த சீனியர் மோஸ்ட் மேத்தமெட்டிக்ஸ் ப்ரொஃபசர், நல்லா எடுப்பாரு. ஸோ தமிழ்ல கூட உங்களுக்கு இன்கேஸ் புரியலனா கூட நல்லா ஈவன் இன் மதர் டங்ல கூட உங்களுக்கு எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணுவாரு. வை? பிகாஸ் ஐ எம் ஸ்ட்ரெஸ்ஸிங் திஸ் நாட் ஓன்லி ஃபார் த இன்டர்வியூ சேக். இன்கேஸ் நீங்க நாளைக்கு வந்து யூபிஎஸ்சியோ டிஎன்பிசியோ எதனா எழுதுனீங்கன்னா கூட அங்கே ஆப்டிடியூட் ரொம்ப இம்பார்ட்டன்ட். ஸோ அதை கிளியர் பண்றதுக்கு இது ரொம்ப யூஸ்ஃபுல்லா இருக்கும். சார் இது உங்களுக்கு சொல்லணும்னு அவசியம் கிடையாது, பட் ஸ்டில் அவர் உங்களுக்காக சொல்றாரு. சார் தேங்க்யூ வெரி மச் சார். ராகவன் சார்.
தேங்க்யூ சதீஷ் சார். ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் இந்த ப்ராப்ளம் எல்லாம் வந்து அவங்க வந்து நிறைய இன்டர்வியூல கேட்டது, நிறைய காம்படிட்டிவ் எக்ஸாம்ல கேட்டது அவங்க வந்து ப்ரிப்பேர் பண்ணி போட்டு வச்சிருக்கிறாங்க. ஜஸ்ட் ஒன்ஸ் வி அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் த ப்ராப்ளம், ஆஃப்டர் வி கேன் யூஸ் விச் ஃபார்முலா, அது எப்படி பண்றதுன்னு நான் என்ன சொல்லித்தரேன். இதெல்லாம் சேமிச்சு வச்சுக்கோங்க. இந்த பிபிடி எல்லாம் பிரிண்ட் அவுட் எடுத்து ஒன்ஸ் டெய்லி நீங்க வந்து ப்ரிப்பேர் பண்ணுங்க. இது ரொம்ப யூஸ்ஃபுல்லா இருக்கும். இது வந்து ரொம்ப சிம்பிள் மேத்தமெட்டிக்ஸ் தான். ஸோ நீங்க இப்ப இன்னைக்கு நடத்தின பர்சன்டேஜ் வந்து என்னோட பொண்ணு 5th தான் படிக்கிறா. அவ போட்டு வச்சிருக்கிறா எல்லாமே பர்சன்டேஜ், ஆக்சுவலா முன்னாடி நடத்தின இதெல்லாம் அவ போடுறா. அதனால ஜஸ்ட் நீங்க டு டேக் கேர். எல்லாமே 10th படிச்சிருக்கீங்க, இதை படிக்கணும்னா நீங்க நாலேஜ் தேவையில்லை, ஐடியாஸ் அண்ட் ஷார்ட்கட் மெமரிஸ் தான். டெஃபினட்டா அந்த ஃபர்ஸ்ட் கிளாஸோட டைம் அண்ட் ஒர்க் அது இவங்க நடத்துறது எல்லாமே அந்த பேசிஸ்ல தான் இருக்கு. நீங்க இதை எங்க போனாலும் கேட்க முடியாது. ஜஸ்ட் இதை வந்து மைண்ட்ல வச்சுட்டு அந்த பிபிடியை ஷேர் பண்ணதோ பிரிண்ட் அவுட் எடுத்து அது பேசிஸ்ல நீங்களே ட்ரை பண்ணி பாருங்க. நிறைய மேத்தமெட்டிக்ஸ் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் இருக்காங்க, அவங்களும் ஹெல்ப் பண்ணுவாங்க உங்க ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ்க்கு. முடியாத பட்சத்துல நீங்க ஆஃப்டர் தட் என்கிட்ட டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணலாம். எனிவே உங்களுக்கு அமீர் சாரும் சதீஷ் சாரும் லைன்ல இருந்துட்டே இருக்கிறாங்க. உங்களுக்கு என்ன ஹெல்ப் வேணாலும் அவங்க கிட்ட கேளுங்க. பாருங்க, நீங்க இன்டர்ன்ஷிப்ல வந்து அசைன்மெண்ட் செய்யலன்னு பண்ணிட்டு இருந்தோம். அப்புறம் நான் தான் எல்லாருக்கும் சொன்னேன், அவங்கவுங்க ஹெச்ஓடி அவங்கவுங்க ஸ்டாஃப்ஸ் எல்லாம் கேர் எடுத்து நைட் எனக்கு கால் பண்ணி பேசிட்டு இருந்தாரு. உங்க குழந்தைங்க வந்து ரொம்ப அழகா பண்ணியிருக்கிறாங்கன்னு ரொம்ப அப்ரிஷியேட் பண்ணாரு. ஸோ அந்த பேர் கிடைக்கணும். ஆஃப்டர் தட் அப்பதான் அடுத்த இன்டர்வியூக்கு அடுத்த இதுக்கு நாங்க போக முடியும். ஏன்னா வித்தவுட் மணி இது ஏன்னா சதீஷ் சார் இதை பத்தி நிறைய பேசிட்டே வராது. உங்களுக்கு சதீஷ் சார் யாருன்னு தெரியுமான்னு என்னன்னு எனக்கு தெரியல, பட் ராகவன் சார் யாருன்னு தெரியுமா தெரியலையான்னு தெரியல. டோன்ட் வெரி, அதெல்லாம் வேண்டாம். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் இந்த கோர்ஸோட 50வது நாள்ல நீங்க நல்லபடியா ஒரு நல்ல ஃபீஸ்புல்லா இந்த 106 பேர் இருக்கீங்க, அவங்க நல்லபடியா ஒரு ஜாப் செட்டில்மெண்ட் வாங்கணும்ன்றத எங்களோட ஆசை. இந்த மாதிரி 3 மாசம் 4 மாசம் வந்து ஃப்ரீயா பண்றது ரொம்ப கஷ்டம். உங்களுக்காக அவங்க ஸ்டெயின் எடுத்து பண்றாங்க. ஜஸ்ட் சொல்றதே அதான் 10 நிமிஷத்துக்கு முன்னாடி லாகின் பண்ணுங்க. 10 நிமிஷம் கழிச்சு அவங்க கரெக்டா 11 மணிக்கு முடிப்பாங்க. கவிதா மேமா இருக்கட்டும், அமீர் சாரா இருக்கட்டும், இல்ல சதீஷ் சாரா இருக்கட்டும், ஒரு டெய்லியும் ஒரு 5 to 10 minutes உங்ககிட்ட வந்து இது ரிகார்டிங் பேசுவாங்க. சதீஷ் சார் நீங்க?
எஸ் சார், எஸ் சார், ஷுவர் சார். அதே மாதிரி சார் சொன்ன மாதிரி ஐ திங்க் 10 minutes பிஃபோர் வந்துருங்க, 10 minutes பின்னாடி போயிடுங்க. அண்ட் ஐ ஷுட் அப்ரிஷியேட் யூ ஆல். ஏன்னா ஐ திங்க் யூ ஆர் த ஃபிளாக் பியரர்ஸ் ஆஃப் தி ஸ்ரீ வித்யா மந்திர் ஆர்ட்ஸ் அண்ட் சயின்ஸ் காலேஜ். சார் டேவிஸ் சார் கூட பாத்தீங்களா, உங்களதான் ரொம்ப பெருமையா சொன்னாரு. ஈவன் அவங்களோட ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸே அவர் சொன்னாரு, என்னோட ஜோதி இன்ஜினியரிங் காலேஜ்ல கூட எனக்கு இந்த அளவுக்கு ரெஸ்பாண்ட் பண்ண மாட்டாங்க, பட் உங்க ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் ஐ மீன் அவர் ஸ்ரீ வித்யா மந்திர் ஆர்ட்ஸ் அண்ட் சயின்ஸ் காலேஜ் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் வந்து ரொம்ப நல்லா எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்றாங்க. அண்ட் எங்களுக்கு வந்து இன்ட்ராக்ட் கொஞ்சம் நல்லா இப்ப வர வர நல்லா இன்ட்ராக்ட் பண்றாங்க. நான் ஐ திங்க் ஒரு 2-3 பேர் ஐ திங்க் ஷாரோன், யுவஸ்ரீ, மோகனா அண்ட் லக்ஷ்மி ஜி அவங்களெல்லாம் கூட சார் கொஸ்டின் கேட்டாப்ல நீங்க கொஞ்சம் நல்லா எலாபரேட்டா பேசுனீங்க. அது ரொம்ப அவரு அப்ரிஷியேட் பண்றாரு. ஐ திங்க் அவருக்கும் அது மோட்டிவேஷனலா இருக்கு. அது அவரு உங்களை பத்தி பெருமையா சொல்லும் போது ராகவன் சாருக்கோ எனக்கோ கவிதா மேம்க்கோ ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமா இருக்கு. எங்களோட முயற்சிகள் வீண் போகலன்றது எங்களுக்கு ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமா இருக்கு. இது இன்னும் போக போக இந்த ஒரு 10 பேர் 20 பேருன்றது வந்து இன்னும் நீங்களா வாலண்டியரா முன்னாடி வந்து இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் நல்லா நீங்க பேசணும். உங்க எல்லாராலையுமே முடியும், சரிங்களா? அண்ட் அதுக்கு உங்களுக்கு நாங்க ரொம்ப அப்ரிஷியேட் பண்றோம். ஐ கங்க்ராச்சுலேட் ஆல் ஆஃப் யூ. வை? பிகாஸ் நீங்க எல்லாருமே எங்களுக்கு நல்ல பேர் வாங்கி கொடுத்துட்டு இருக்கீங்க. சரிங்களா? தேங்க்யூ. சார் நம்ம பசங்க நல்லா பண்றாங்க. ஐ திங்க் ஸ்டார்டிங்ல அசைன்மெண்ட் ஒரு 5 பேர் 10 பேர் தான் அனுப்பியிருந்தாங்க. அதுக்கப்புறமா உங்களோட இன்ஸ்ட்ரக்ஷனுக்கு அப்புறமா ஐ திங்க் ஒரு 30-40 பேருக்கு மேல உடனே பண்ணியிருந்தாங்க போல. நல்லா பண்றாங்க சார் பசங்களும்.
எஸ் சார். அது மட்டும் இல்லாம சதீஷ், அந்த எல்லா அசைன்மெண்ட்டும் அவர் வந்து கரெக்ஷன் பண்றாரு.
ஆமாங்க சார்.
அதுதான்
இண்டிவிஜுவலி பர்சனலி ஒவ்வொருத்தருக்குமே எடுத்து பார்த்து அவங்க எப்படி பண்ணிருக்காங்க, அவங்க என்ன எப்படி இம்ப்ரூவ் பண்ணலாம்னு சொல்லி ஆக்சுவலா சார் உங்களுக்காக நல்லா பண்ணிட்டு இருக்காரு. அண்ட் யோசிச்சு பாருங்க, ப்ரோக்ராமோட ஷெட்யூல் பாத்தீங்கன்னா 10 to 11. பட் சார் பாத்தீங்கன்னா ஐ திங்க் 9:15 9:30க்குலாம் டேவி சார் ஜாயின் பண்ணிடுறாரு.
அவர் ஒரு டெய்லி ஒரு 20 minutes வந்து அந்த கம்யூனிகேஷனை வந்து உங்களோட ஷேர் பண்ணிக்கிறாரு.
கரெக்ட் சார். எஸ் சார், எக்ஸாக்ட்லி.
தப்பா இருந்தாலும் ரைட்டா இருந்தாலும் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் நீங்க ஃபீல் பண்ணாதீங்க. நீங்க உங்க இதை வந்து பேசுங்க, தப்பு இல்ல. கண்டிப்பா இந்த ப்ரோக்ராமோட சக்சஸ் வந்து ஆஃப்டர் 50th டே எல்லாருமே நல்லா பேசணும் அப்படின்றதான், எந்த ஹெசிடேஷனும் உங்ககிட்ட இருக்கக்கூடாதுன்றதா எங்களோட எய்மே.
கரெக்ட் சார். ஐ திங்க் லாஸ்ட் டேல மேபி சார் அப்பப்ப நிறைய கொஸ்டின்ஸ் கேட்டிருக்காரு. பட் லாஸ்ட் டேலயும் ஐ திங்க் யாராவது ஒருத்தர் 2 பேரையும் பேச சொல்லுவாங்க. ஸோ என்னோட ஹம்பிள் ரெக்வஸ்ட் என்னன்னு பாத்தீங்கன்னா, இப்போ ஆல்ரெடி ஒரு 10 பேர் ஒரு 20 பேர் வந்து வாலண்டியரா நீங்களே வரீங்க, நீங்களே பேசுறீங்க. பட் அந்த 10 பேரோட நிக்க கூடாது, நீங்களா முன்ன நின்று வரணும். இன்னும் மீதி இருக்கிற இந்த ஒரு 50 70 80 ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் பாத்தீங்கன்னா, சார் நான் பேசுறேன்னு வாங்க. இது நீங்க வர்றதுனாலே எனக்கோ ராகவன் சாருக்கோ இல்ல டேவி சாருக்கோ யாருக்குமே தனிப்பட்ட முறையில எங்களுக்கு எந்த ஒரு லாபமும் கிடையாது, சுய லாபமும் கிடையாது. நாங்க எதுக்காக இதை பண்ணிக்கிட்டு இருக்கிறோம்னா, ஆஃப்டர் த எண்ட் ஆஃப் த 50th டே உங்களோட ஸ்கில்ஸ் இம்ப்ரூவ் ஆகி எங்கேயாவது பிளேஸ்மெண்ட் ட்ரைனிங் வந்தாங்கன்னா, நீங்க போய் பிளேஸ்மெண்ட் அட்டன் பண்ணீங்கன்னா உடனே அப்பா இந்த பையன் செம்மையா பேசினாரு, உடனே அப்பாயின்மெண்ட் லெட்டர் கொடுக்குற அளவுக்கு உங்களோட திறமையை நீங்க வளர்த்துக்கிட்டு ஏதோ ஒரு கம்பெனில நல்ல பிளேஸ் ஆகி நல்ல பிரைட் ஃபியூச்சர் உங்களுக்கு கிடைக்கணும்ன்றது தான் ராகவன் சாரோடைய முயற்சியில தான் இந்த இது போயிட்டு இருக்கு. ஸோ அதை வந்து நாங்க பின்தொடர்ந்துட்டு இருக்கோம். நீங்க
நல்லா பண்ணீங்கன்னா அடுத்த இது கூட உங்க சாருங்கிட்ட ரெக்வஸ்ட் பண்ணி நீங்க அடுத்த இன்டர்ன்ஷிப் ஒண்ணு பண்றோம், அதுக்கு அடுத்தது இன்டர்ன்ஷிப் பண்ண போறோம், இன்டர்நேஷனல்ல ஒண்ணு பண்ண போறேன், நீங்க நல்லா பண்ணீங்கன்னா சத்தியமா சொல்றேன், நான் இம்போசிஸ், டிசிஎஸ், விப்ரோ இந்த மாதிரி நல்ல கம்பெனில உங்களை ஷூட் பண்ணுவோம். உங்களுக்கான ரெகனைஸ் கண்டிப்பா கிடைக்கும். எங்களுக்கு நீங்க என்னமே பண்ண தேவையில்லை, நீங்க கரெக்டா இந்த 50 days ஒபே பண்ணீங்கன்னா போதும். அந்த டேவிட் படிக்கல் என்ன சொல்றாரோ அவரோட கைட்லைன்ஸ், இந்த மாதிரி சதீஷ் சார் டெய்லி வந்து அட்டெண்டன்ஸ் சொல்றாரு. அதாவது ஒரு சக்சஸுக்கு காரணமே நம்ம காரணம் சொல்லக்கூடாது. 1000 வேலைகள் இருந்தாலும் அதெல்லாம் ஒதுக்கி வச்சுட்டு இந்த 1 மணி நேரம் நீ குரூப்ல வந்து ஸ்பெண்ட் பண்ணியன்னா அதுவே எங்களுக்கு மிகப்பெரிய என்னது வரன் மாதிரி. ஏன்னா நாங்க ஏணி மாதிரி நீங்க எங்களை ஏறி கடந்து போய் உங்களுடைய வாழ்க்கையில உச்சத்தை தொடணும், அதுதான் நாங்க எதிர்பார்க்கிறோம். எஸ்பிஎம் வந்து உங்களால பெருமை அடையணும்னு நான் நினைக்கிறேன். ஏன்னா இதுதான் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் சான்ஸ். நாங்க இந்த நல்ல முயற்சியை நீங்க சப்போர்ட் பண்ணீங்கன்னா தான் அடுத்தது 125 பேருக்கு பண்ண போறோம், அடுத்தது 150 பேருக்கு பண்ண போறோம். இந்த மாதிரி ப்ரோக்ரஸ் போயிட்டு இருக்கு. சரியா? ஏதாவது உங்க சப்போர்ட் உங்களுக்கு இன்னும் என்ன வேணும்னா சதீஷ் சார் கிட்ட சொல்லுங்க, அவர் எனக்கு ஃபார்வர்ட் பண்ணுவாரு.
கண்டிப்பா சார். அண்ட் ஈவன் பிரின்சிபல் கூட பாருங்க, உங்களோட மாடல் ஐ மீன் பிஜி ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ், ஆட்டானமஸ் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ்க்கு பாத்தீங்கன்னா பிரின்சிபல் சார் கூட இந்த ட்ரைனிங் ப்ரோக்ராம் தான் உங்களுக்கு முதல்ல முக்கியம். ஸோ அதனால உங்களோட மாடல் எக்ஸாமை கூட நீங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா மதியானத்துக்கு மேல எழுதிக்கிங்கன்னு சொல்லி கூட உங்களுக்கு பெர்மிஷன் வாங்கி கொடுத்துருக்காங்க, ஈவன் அவர் ஓன் பிரின்சிபலும். ஸோ இவ்வளோ உங்களுக்கு ஃபேவர் பண்ணி கொடுத்துக்கிட்டு இருக்கோம். எதுக்காகனா நீங்க வந்து இந்த 50 days வந்து எந்த ஒரு இடையூறும் இல்லாம நீங்க பீஸ்ஃபுல்லா அட்டென்ட் பண்ணணும்ன்றதுதான் எங்களோட நோக்கம்.
டெய்லியும் வந்து அவர் எத்தனை பேர் வர்றாங்கன்னு அட்டெண்டன்ஸ் என்கிட்ட டிஸ்கஸ் பண்றாரு, படிக்கல் சாரும் டிஸ்கஸ் பண்றாரு, கவிதா மேடமும் டிஸ்கஸ் பண்றாங்க, நானும் டெய்லி குரூப்ல இருந்துட்டு தான் இருக்கிறேன். நீங்க என்ன பண்றீங்க ஆக்டிவிட்டிஸ் எவ்ரிதிங் நான் வாட்ச் பண்ணிட்டு தான் இருக்கிறேன். இன்டராக்ட் பண்ணுங்க ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ், தப்போ ரைட்டோ எனக்கு அது முக்கியம் கிடையாது. நீ தப்பா பேசுன ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ்னா தப்பு பண்றது இயல்பு, அதை வந்து யாரும் பெருசா எடுத்துக்க மாட்டாங்க. டெஃபினட்டா நீங்க வந்து இன்டராக்ட் பண்ணுங்க, உங்களுக்கு தெரிஞ்ச இங்கிலீஷை பேசுங்க. 50th டே கண்டிப்பா நீங்க ஒரு நல்ல பொசிஷனுக்கு வருவீங்கன்றது எனக்கு நம்பிக்கை இருக்கு. ஏன்னா நம்ம காலேஜ் இதுதான் ஃபர்ஸ்ட். நீங்க இந்த காலேஜுக்கு ஒரு பெருமையை தேடி தருவீங்கன்றதுல எனக்கு 1% கூட நம்பிக்கை இல்லை, 100% நான் நம்புறேன். ஓகே, ஆல் தி பெஸ்ட், நல்லா பண்ணுங்க. இதே மாதிரி அப்சர்வேஷன், இதே மாதிரி இன்டராக்ஷன் எல்லாருக்குமே இருக்கட்டும். தேங்க்யூ.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
And thank you
Thank you,
all
sir.
the students
Thank you, sir.
for
We
your
will support
patient
you, sir.
listening. Yes, thank you. Thank you. யார் சொன்னது
Thank you.
இப்ப லாஸ்டா?
Sir, I am Praveen BCom, sir.
Yeah, okay, good. I think you are the only
Global,
commerce
sir.
department. Thank you.
Sir,
Yes,
Sir,
ma'am.
Thank you,
attendance
sir.
link, sir. Attendance
sir,
link, sir.
one doubt, sir.
Yes, please.
Sir, attendance linkல ரிசோர்ஸ் பர்சன் ஃபில் பண்ற பிளேஸ்ல ஆப்ஷன் 1 இருக்கு சார்.
ஆப்ஷன் 1 இருக்குங்களா?
Yes,
I
sir.
think
Yes, sir.
paragraph இல்லைங்களா? சரி, ஓகே, நோ இஷ்யூஸ்.
ஆமாங்க சார், அதுல பேர் இன்னும் மென்ஷன் பண்ணலைங்க சார்.
கீழ ஆப்ஷன்ஸ்க்கு கீழ அதர்ஸ் ஏதாவது இருக்குங்களா?
இல்ல சார்,
நோ
எதுவும்
நோ
இல்ல
சார், ப்ளைனா ஒன்லி ஆப்ஷன்
No,
1
sir.
மட்டும் தான் சார் இருக்கு.
சரி, ஓகே, நோ இஷ்யூஸ். யூ ஆல் ப்ளீஸ் கிளிக் தி ஆப்ஷன் 1. I'll take care. நோ இஷ்யூஸ். பரவாயில்ல, எல்லாம்
Okay, sir.
ஆக்டிவா தான் இருக்கிறீங்க.
Okay, sir.
நேத்தும் ஒரு இது பண்ணிருந்தேன், கரெக்டா சொல்றீங்க. ஓகே, பரவாயில்ல. ஓகே,
you, sir.
எல்லாருமே ஆப்ஷன் 1 கிளிக் பண்ணிக்கிங்க. நோ இஷ்யூஸ். I'll sort out from my end. ஓகேவா? Thank you, ma.
Okay, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you,
Thank you
sir.
so much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Good.
Thank you, sir.
Sir,
Thank you. Yes, ma.
sir. Sir, attendance link காமிக்கல sir.
அட்டெண்டன்ஸ் காமிக்கலீங்களா? சரி, ஓகே, மறுபடியும் இப்ப நான் குரூப்ல இங்க மீட்டிங்ல போட்டுட்டுங்களா, பாக்குறீங்களா?
Yes, sir.
Okay, wait for 2 minutes. Okay,
Okay, sir.
I have posted it right now.
Okay, thank you, sir. Yes, sir.
வந்துருச்சுங்களா?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, good. Thank you, ma. Okay, anything from anybody? I hope எல்லாருக்குமே இதுவா பண்ணாங்க. Okay, now you can leave your platform.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Sir, shall we wind up, sir? Raghavan, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, ma'am.
இல்ல அது வந்துரு வேண்டாம். போங்க ஆஃப் பண்ணிட்டு போங்க. ஏய், லூஸ் மாதிரி அடிக்காத அடி. எங்கேயாவது பட போகுது, வெளியே போய் ஆடுறது சும்மா.
ஓகேம்மா, எல்லாரும் லீவ் ஆயிடுங்க பிளாட்ஃபார்ம்ல இருந்து.